This is CENTENO from Philippines. Calm, precise and composed. Every shot calculated to perfection. This is AMIT from Philippines. Confident, fearless and unshakable. A player who thrives under pressure. Both have battled their way to this moment. Now they face each other for the crown. The stage is set. The grand finals begins now.
Lag, please.
64 women started, just 2 are left standing. Welcome to the final of the Predator WPA Women's World 10 Ball Championship. It's an all-Filipino battle between two-time 10 Ball champion Rublin AMIT against the 2023 champion Cheska CENTENO. They're playing for a first prize of $50,000. It's best of 5 sets, races to 4, winner breaks. There's a 30-second shot clock with 1 extension each per rack. Your referee for this one is Coco. It's 10 ball, so it's call shot. I'm Mark White, and the brains in the booth with me calling the shots, Mr. Eric Hawlerson. Hi, Eric.
Hey, awesome to be with you. Looking forward to a great match here. 2 of the very best women in a world-class field of 64 players down to the final. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, 2 contrasts in style, although I must say, Rublin looking very, very solid in all the departments. She completely outplayed Margaret Fefilova in a semi-final. I didn't see Cheska's, but Cheska won in straight sets 3-0. So I'm guessing she was her normal swashbuckling self, just going for everything she can. We saw lots and lots of safeties earlier on.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see that many. Well, we'll certainly see some from Rublin, but I'm not sure we're going to see so many from Cheska CENTENO. So here we go. We're all ready. The break-off for Rublin after winning the leg. The first rack of a possible 5 sets. Here we go.
Nothing down for Rublin. Looks like only a half pocket on the one for CENTENO.
That's all she needs, Eric. That's all she needs.
Yeah, she was her usual offensive self in the semifinals. Every set was 4-3. She was down 3-1 in 2 of the sets and came back and won 4-3. In one of the she played Liu Xiaxia in the semifinals. In one of the sets, Xiaxia broke and ran 2 racks, and CENTENO still won the set. I mean, the biggest thing to stop with CENTENO is the offense. And I think Rublin has to kind of find a way to slow her down and come through with a few offensive strikes of her own and just hope to kind of survive the offensive flurries that'll likely come from CENTENO. It's going to be close, Mark.
Yeah, Rublin had 1 fault, if anything, and it was the break. She just couldn't make balls. She did on a couple of occasions, but that was about it. So she was dry breaking a lot, and she started with the dry break here. But her safeties were absolutely immaculate this morning against Margaret Fefilova. They really were.
Yeah, I'd give Rublin the tactical edge for sure. CENTENO was breaking from the middle in the semifinals, and the balls were racking real well, actually. She was hitting them good, but the ref was giving a very good rack. Miss from CENTENO early. She behind the 4? Looks like she is. So first roll of the match going to CENTENO. But yeah, she was about 75% on the break, making the balls in the second row a lot, and just coming up with offensive opportunities. So I expect her to go from the middle here in this final. But she'll be able to adapt if things aren't going well from that location.
Oh, a little roll there this time for Rubelin. She's got away with that one. So I think she's going to have to come up with the safety unless she wants to try the 3 in the side. I wouldn't put it past her.
I wouldn't either. There she goes with the offensive play. Kind of played it 2 ways. A little safer with the cue ball. Pretty high percentage kick for AMIT. Just going to try to get behind it, 2 rails.
Foul.
Oh, lost the cue ball.
2 fouls so far in this rack. This is a real chance, Eric, isn't it, to get a rack on the board?
Definitely just the 4 to the 5. 5 ball frozen on the rail, so wants to get a pretty good angle at it. Little straight here, Mark.
She'll probably draw all the way back between the 8 and the rail for the 5. You know what she's like.
I think she'll have to. Yeah, and this is her strength. She can come up with these bailout shots, tough pocketing shots. And she's got one there already and executed to perfection. Very nice.
When she's playing like this, there's no one else I'd rather watch than Cheska Centeno. I'm sure there's a lot of people like that. She's just so attacking, so fluent, so quick, such a quick brain. Just beautiful to watch. Paul played like this, switching to right-handed, or not a gimme shot by any means. Plays it with draw as well. Just a fabulous start from Centeno. Okay, she did have a little bit of a run of the balls there, Eric. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, miss on the 2 ball early, got away with it. But she's looking good, and it's going to take all of AMIT's game to really hang with her.
Yeah, that was the foul. The first one from Rubelin, unbelievably missing a kick shot. She doesn't miss many of them. And then the scratch, of course, off the kick shot. She was trying to get behind that 2 ball and kick it back down table. But this shot was just sublime. Look at the spin on it as well to ease it past the 8 ball. Just great stuff. You can't teach this. This is just, you're born with that. Tremendous. Let's not forget they're playing for big money here. 50,000 to the winner, 25 to the runner-up. Oh, nearly made a ball, Eric.
Yeah, and she's got those balls in the second row going again.
Made one in the side.
1 ball, corner pocket.
Nicely played. She'll want the cue ball running to the long rail here, not into a scratch. I believe it is very close to a scratch. It's thin in the side, so it's going to be tough to hold up and draw over towards the 3.
2 ball, corner pocket.
Yeah, no real option there to come below it, but she's missed another one.
Yeah, we will see misses from her, won't we?
Well, she's so aggressive overall that she does take chances where she can miss balls or where she's playing really advanced position. But the runs she's trying to catch are the times that she makes those shots. and puts together 2 and 3 racks at a time without her opponent having a chance.
Here comes Rubelin.
Looks like she feels like she's drawing into the 7, but she can hit the outside of the 7 and possibly even get to the right side of the 4.
Referee Coco right on the spot there. Oh, it's a lovely shot from Rubelin. Just made it to the correct side.
Seven ball's very sharp in the side. She can take it in the bottom left if she gets a good angle on the 6.
Just wonder, could she just nudge into it here, Eric, or is it just too risky, too thin maybe as well?
Possible. A little on the thin side, yeah.
Well, this hasn't gone quite
Playing
right
into
either.
Yeah, she's playing into the 8, coming back towards the 7. No matter the amount of right she puts on it, I don't think she can get to the right of the 8. Could always run into it.
Oh, this is...
Didn't really... Yeah, I didn't really like this pattern, but there is room between the 7 and the rail. Yeah, it's using the point of the side pocket to kill the speed of the cue ball. Stuff from AMIT.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about that the other day, weren't we, Eric, about the rubber. Just by the point, it's not as spongy as the rest, so it can help to slow the cue ball down. I remember you telling me that the other day on commentary.
Corner pocket.
Yeah.
Did exactly the
Yeah,
same
exactly.
there.
Yeah.
Extension.
Rubelin then is officially involved in this final now. 1 rack each on the scoreboard. Ball down in the side from Cheska on the break. Yeah, missed that 2 ball. Was a little bit awkward. But Rubelin showing, just reminding Cheska, I'm here. I want that World Championship for a 3rd time. Cheska, of course, wanting it for a 2nd time to equal Rubelin's record. But she played them very, very nicely. Difference in speed of shot. Very interesting. Cheska Centeno, 16 seconds average per shot. Rubelin AMIT, 28 seconds per shot. So almost twice as long as Cheska to play a shot. Not that that means anything, but it's just an interesting little stat from the Paul Stat Man. Thank you so much. I'm sure we'll have lots of other interesting little bits and pieces for you guys throughout this 5-set final. Well, made a ball, Eric.
Yeah, good signs for AMIT. Could have the smallest of windows between the 6-7.
I think it could be on.
Push out.
No, it's not. No, definitely not from that angle. Now, do you make something safe here, Eric? Maybe push the 6 into the 5 or the 8 into the 6. Where are you going to push to, though? You don't want to leave the pot on, do you?
No, yeah, because the 3 is too close to it. All she would have to do is pocket the 1 and then play safe on the 3. She's playing this shot because it's actually hard to get, and that's a smart shot, even smarter shot to get the 3 away from that area. It's a really good push from AMIT here because it's hard to get the cue ball back towards that 5-ball stack on the left long rail. She could maybe play the cue ball around 3 rails, but the 1 would have too much energy going towards that area.
Well, she could just bank it, smash it in the side, and leave herself on the 3 in the side.
Yeah, I think the 10 might have been covering the bank. There's going to be a lot of play around this 5. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of play around this 5-ball stack here. Really big wall of balls.
Watch out, watch out. There's a Cheska about.
One ball. Corner pocket.
Bit of a two-way there. Didn't have much on offer. First chance to AMIT in this rack. Just as an overall note in this final, if you're watching for one of the first times, the side pockets are playing very small. So you would think she would just play position for the side here. And it's pretty close to it, so there's a chance she'll play the 3 in the side. But watch how the players play around the side pockets on these Predator Arc tables. Very tight conditions. She's pretty good on it here, so she is going to play this 1 in the side. 5's a reasonable combo onto the 6. And I think AMIT, even though sometimes she leans towards safety, she has to press the offense a little more against CENTENO. Cue ball's kind of going the wrong way now. She can hold it. Wants to be as straight as possible on the 5. I'm surprised she went back to the side this time. She's going to bank it. Looks like it's lying pretty good. Can just stop the cue ball. Long. Chance for CENTENO to retake the lead in the first set.
It's these shots where she's just not quite right that she gets really, really well. Draw to the side rail, back across. Just plays them like they're over the pocket, doesn't she? Plays them so good. Just so confident.
Yeah, it makes it look,
smashes it out the pocket.
Makes it look easy, but you got to target the pocket so well there. But she's so accurate on the pocketing. She just doesn't really see those as tough shots.
She's round there before the ball's even stopped. And she went the long way.
10 ball, side pocket.
Just perfection again on this run out. Rubling knows if she misses those chances like that bank shot she missed, she'll be made to pay for it. Now there is the men's 8 ball going on. Of course, they're at the quarter-final stages. We'll have the semi-finals and the final tomorrow of the men's World 8 ball. There is a match going on table 2 at the moment as well. I'm not sure who it is actually on table 2. I think it's Alex Kazakis against Kledio Kachi, and they're at 1-1 at the moment. Albin Ocean is in action against Beda Al-Wahadi, and the Austrian is 5-0 up already. Hayato Hijikata, who just beat Shane Van Boning, is 3-1 up against Daniel Maciel. Played some great 8 ball, really did. Eklan Kachi is 3-0 down to Bryant Sigupid, another Filipino. So we'll keep you up to date with those as well. You can also watch, as I said, over on table number 2. There is a match on there for you. Kledio Kachi. We're concentrating, though, of course, on the women's final.
There goes the second row again, and the one's coming straight back now over the corner. This is how the balls are supposed to react if they're racked well and hit well. I don't know if we'll get a replay here, but watch how the one comes straight back off the rack, just towards the opposite corner pocket. This is real good signs as far as offensive breaking for Centeno.
Switching to right-handed again.
2 ball, corner pocket.
Yeah, I haven't seen her do that as much in the past. I did see her do it 2 or 3 times in the semifinal, so I think it's something that she's been practicing.
I just think she dislikes using the bridge so much that she'd rather spend her time practicing right-handed than using the bridge. I don't mind that at all.
Well, you know, you know what else I think it is too, is that she doesn't like breaking her rhythm because she is such a rhythm player. So she doesn't want to go to her chair and get her extension.
Yeah, she hasn't got time
She
for
really
all that
has
messing
it all.
about, Eric. She just wants to get the balls down in the pockets. No time to walk back to your chair. She needs a caddy. That's what she needs. A cue caddy. He just went slightly wrong here. Caught an unwanted cannon.
Attention.
As we say that she never wants to go back, there she is going back. Just taking a little extra second here. No, she's in not the best spot. Good shot.
Perfect. Has the angle as well to go to the left as we look. Probably play, or may play, the 8-9. She might have to now, Eric.
Yeah, 2 straight. 8's going to play up over the top right. I like that she's taking a little extra second here. Really needs to think about where the cue ball is going to get, so the cue ball plays properly for how the 8's going to play off the 9.
9 ball, side pocket.
This is to get on the hill. 8, 9 and 10. Yeah, judged it very well, Eric. Straightforward draw for the 10. And it's hill time for the flash. In a flash.
10 ball, corner pocket.
Yeah, typical Centeno fashion here. She's playing well, Mark.
Really is an enigma, isn't she, Eric? Well, she did come through the one-loss side. She beat Brittany Bryant in the first one, but then she lost to Amber Chen in the next round and then beat Savannah Easton, Wei Tu Chen, Wang Bui Jman, Christina Tkach, of course. Yesterday we saw that. Wang Ling Wang, who was playing very, very well and then Shasha Liu in the semi-final this morning. So she hasn't come the easy route by any stretch of the imagination. She's beat some great players, and she's played a lot more, Paul, than Rubelin has as well, because Rubelin hasn't lost a match. And they do have history together, these two. Rubelin actually beat Cheska in New Zealand in the knockout stage of the World 9-ball last year. And they also met, of course, in the New Zealand Open in the 10-ball, where that very famous foul occurred where Rubelin reached into the pocket, picked up a 5-ball, and the cue ball was still moving, and the referee called the foul. And Cheska didn't really want to pot the 10-ball. She didn't want to take the foul, but she was told that she had to, and she didn't pot it until Rubelin herself actually told her in Filipino, in Tagalog, it's okay, Poggy or something, Poggy, it's okay. And finally, she potted the 10-ball. So there's history, but they're very, very good friends, of course. Cheska, I remember, got a lot of bad publicity for potting the 10-ball, but she was actually told that if she didn't, then she could lose the match because it would be unsportsmanlike or unsportswomanlike, as it should be. So, yeah, they've got history, Eric, but good history.
Yeah, I wondered how the friend dynamic would play. I mean, you just kind of leave things aside when you're on the table. Rather play someone you're friends with than someone you don't like, in my opinion. Centeno looking good for another break and run here. And to take down the first set.
Corner pocket.
Yeah, and it's not just the way she clears, it's the speed at which she does it. And you can lose, 2 or 3 racks in the matter of 10 minutes. All of a sudden you find yourself, hang on, I've lost that first set.
Absolutely.
And you've only just started it. It's frightening. And it's almost like, she bullies her opponents. She really does. She just plays so fast and so great at the same time.
Timeout.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Timeout for Rubelin AMIT. So it's a timeout for Eric Hallofson and myself, Mark White. Rejoin us for set number 2. This is going kind of the way we thought it might. Will it continue that way? Well, you'll have to join us when the players come back. See you soon, guys. Welcome back, guys, to this beautiful international convention centre here in Bali, Indonesia. Just sent a lightning quick rack from Cheska Centeno. That last one was 1 minute 50, the break and run. She's averaging anything from 9 to 16 seconds a shot. Unbelievable. So ball down. Again, Eric, one going in the side.
Yeah, and not only making balls on the break, getting consistent results with the 1. The cue ball got kicked this time and ended up behind the 10. But if she continues this, I mean, there's not much way out of it for AMIT. She's going to have a chance in this rack.
Yeah, I just wondered if she might get the jump stick out here.
Push out.
She doesn't really jump much overall. She's obviously can take it if there's no other option, but she'll even favor swerving out of balls more than most modern players. Decent push here. AMIT will likely be going behind the 4. Biggest part of this is she got the cue ball right on the rail, so the cueing's a little tougher for AMIT. Yeah, wasn't able to get behind the 4-6 stack. Top right's blocked by the 9. She can bank the 1 up the middle and play the cue ball down near the 9-3. It's a good play too, a little safer with the 1. Gonna get there? Not quite.
Another couple of inches. She was perfect. Good line, Eric. Very nice line. Just got the speed a little bit soft.
AMIT can play a similar track back with the cue ball. Looks like she might be going behind the 9 using the 4-8 as insurance, but she's left it over the side mark. Believe she can see this.
Yeah, things going a little bit awry for Rubelin at the moment. Well, we've had no safety shots, Eric, after the 2 ball in any rack yet. So that tells you they're running out pretty much, or just missing, basically. This is a good positional shot. If it slows up, wants it to slow. Table seems to be playing a little bit quicker. Don't know what you think, Eric. Seems to have sped up a little bit.
I noticed that in the semifinals too. The rails are playing a little quicker. It's probably just atmospheric conditions. Humidity can do that to the rails sometimes.
Oh, that was a long way off.
From CENTENO.
Yeah, with the bridge, Eric. That could be a turning point, a mini one at least. Especially if Rubelin can run this out now.
Might want to run into the 6 here. Small risk of playing above it and not getting a shot. She did. A shot.
Yeah, I think she's just a little bit over the 6 ball with the spin she wants to play. She wants to play some left-hand spin on this, I think, but...
Yeah, it doesn't have the left side of the cue ball. So I'm going to find something with some right.
Yeah, she had to. Played it well. Well, it's a little bit short. There was no spin on that, Eric, really. when it came off that second rail.
Yeah, she's in a bad spot here. Only offense is the bank. She's looking at the cut. Must be a little thicker than it looks on from this angle.
Yeah, it can run into the 7.
Shot.
Oh, wants it to slow up though. Needs it to slow up. Oh, maybe just enough. If we get a camera angle on this 7 though, you'll see just how tight they are. That's why she's going to the corner. That's how tight they are.
Yeah, I alluded to it earlier. I mean, you would think, why not play this ball on the side? The pocket's just not open enough.
It's not there, is it? Oh, just good speed.
Pinball, corner pocket.
So AMIT getting one back here in the second set after the miss from CENTENO.
I think it's inevitable that we're going to see a bit of to and froing in this match, even if it's just because Cheska goes for oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Can you believe that she's missed the 10?
Yeah, AMIT relies on that long extension a lot. And if we'll get a replay of this, and you'll see where how long of a bridge she has at it, pretty much bridging at the joint on that shot. Can make mistakes when you're bridging that long.
And you know, Eric, the thickness of the cue changes so much as well through the thumb, so the cue's actually moving up and down as well.
Absolutely.
It's very dangerous to do that.
She does it a lot, but still,
I'm sounding like a broken record when I say this. But why pros don't just spend 15 minutes with the bridge at the end of a training session, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, something? Just play a rack of balls using the rest, using the bridge. It can cost you so much. You never know when you might need it. If you only ever use it one shot in 1,000, it could be the shot that costs you that. Look where her thumb was.
Past the joint.
Past the joint. You cannot cue like that, I'm afraid. Oh, it's got
one
robbed
ball
there.
Was playing up to the corner. It's not going to have anything offensive here, but a chance to get right back in after the unexpected miss. Shot. CENTENO's just slightly loose in the kicking department. Not weak at all. She's not weak. I can't describe her as weak in any area, but is susceptible to giving up ball in hand here and there. This one's too tough, so she's going to try to tie something up. And AMIT will be going for the second foul here for sure, considering there's a tied up ball. Looking to get the one near another ball where she can possibly get the third foul. This is a good play too, breaking into the balls that are tied up. One should.
You just don't want to.
Ideally, would like.
Don't make one of them.
I like playing the one off the right side of it and trying to develop it towards the 392 area.
Side pocket.
It's a bit too easy, this one, Eric, isn't it? Giving her a chance at making the one ball. It's a big pocket. Definitely. With a 4 there as well.
3 foul averted from Centeno. Nothing offensive for AMIT. And play the cue ball behind the 7. Looks like she might try the cue ball behind the 4.
This is too hard.
That's a way off mark. She got
she's
2 in between the 1.
Wow.
Sorry, Mark. Yeah, but that wasn't by design at all. Shot from
Not bad
Centeno,
kick,
hitting the
Eric.
proper side of the ball. Yeah. Centeno and AMIT both stay away from the jump cue.
Yeah, the jump cue haters out there must love it when these two play each other. Well, you can just guess already she's firing at this.
Yeah, cue ball might clip the 4, but decently in control of path of the cue ball. Not going to work this time.
Can she bend round to the rail first? A little massage to the rail. Clip the 2 in. She'll call it. She'll be going for it.
Extension.
She hasn't called anything yet.
Yeah, I think she's just going a little too sharp off the long rail, so I'm going to try kick safe here. Not bad. Cue ball's playing into the 3 if AMIT plays the 2 in the side. It's all right. At least it'll slow the momentum of the cue ball down. Shouldn't go into the 3 with real high speed.
Extension.
Tough to pocket this ball on the side, though, and she's aware of that. Safes are tough. Little off again, Mark, and she's going to have to clean these mistakes up if she wants to hang with or get ahead of Centeno.
She's got to start punishing her for them, though. She needs to punish her here.
2 ball. Corner pocket.
Otherwise, you get away with it, Eric, then it has no effect at all. But if you can capitalise on it, which she can't, she's starting to miss as well. This is definitely on.
No good, Mark. You know, we were talking about the friend dynamic before the match, but I think there's a small dynamic too of kind of the student surpassing the teacher a little bit. I've had that happen to me a couple times. I mean, these are all excuse statements, and champions don't have many excuses, but if things don't start going your way, little thoughts can creep into your mind. Mental game's a funny thing.
Side rail to kick this. Try and kick it in to the top left, top right as we look on the screen. Oh, she's clipping it thin. She's bending it, I think, Eric, slightly.
Foul.
Caught the double kiss, and here's a chance for AMIT. Yeah, she plays a lot of these swerve type shots. Open table play here for AMIT.
Well, Albin Ocean is on a rampage. He's 9-0 up on Bader Al-Wahadi. Almost booked his place in the semi-final. There's no other match past 4. Unbelievable from Ocean. On the crest of a wave.
Yeah, must be a bunch of break-in runs there for that scoreline to happen.
Kachi down 4-2 to Brian Sigupid from the Philippines. Kazakis going well against Kledio 4-2.
Shot from AMIT wants to be off the rail here, but a lot of positional options towards the 9.
Nine ball. Side pocket.
Good shot.
Tempo. Side pocket.
All square then in this second set. Centeno had her chances, but Rubelin coming out on top. Now, when do you think the first official World Billiard Championships was held? Eric, what year would you say?
Guessing it would be in 3 cushion. Guessing it would be around 1910.
It's not a bad guess, actually. You're only 37 years out. 1873.
Huh. 3 cushion, I'm guessing, was the game? Or bulk line, maybe?
Billiards. I think it was English billiards.
Okay.
So Rubelin breaking off. No ball down. This is what she suffered from in the semi-final, but she still ended up winning that semi-final, obviously, because she's in the final. But her opponent, Margaret Fefilova, wasn't making balls either, so... Played some great safeties against Margaret as well. She had her in all kinds of trouble. I think her safety return rate was something like 27%, Margaret's. It was very low. I do remember that.
Yeah, the game just sounds like the game just kind of played into Amit's hands. Favored in the tactical part. Pretty good shot.
Yeah. Got to the only place where it's possible from. I want to see how she's going to get to the 3, though, Eric. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, she can't really. I think she might bank the 2 around 3 or 4 rails, try to stick the cue ball behind the 8. Good shot.
Yeah, it's what she needs to do. Don't take risks. Let Cheska take the risks.
2 ball, corner pocket.
6 ball's in a very bad spot there. It's not even really available for a carom. Have to draw the cue ball too much. 9 ball playing on the top side of the pocket. Have to get the cue ball very near the 8 to have a carom on the 6.
Good hit.
That'll be a few shots away. Good kick from Centeno.
9 ball.
This will be a good shot for Amit
9 ball,
if she
side
wants to get
pocket.
through the rack offensively here. Undercut. Looks like she's left it.
Yeah, there's a shot,
there's too
isn't there,
much-
where you can make. There's a shot where you can make these balls off the far jaw with lots of power, and the near jaw. Needs a bump, Eric, a friendly
it.
one. Well, she's got it.
Too straight, but so close to the 3 that she'll be able to cheat certain parts of the pocket, really be able to target the object ball properly. Just really straight, though. Slightly overcut. And Amit's going to have a chance here. So be Amit's first lead of the match if she's able to run out. Tough one, though. 6 doesn't pass the 8. 5's not in an ideal position to get the cue ball near the 8 for the 6. Going at it pretty quickly. I think she's going to try to run into the 10. It's a good shot, too. Leave some kind of angle. She has to come very near the side pocket here on either side. She'd want to draw more to the left of the side, but the cue would be playing behind the 8-9. Tough shot for Amit. Not bad.
It's a thin one, Eric.
6 ball, corner pocket.
Oh, these are tough when you're behind them, let alone 2 feet away on an angle.
Yeah, Amit's good at these finesse type shots. Still good chance for it to go wrong. Has. Very wrong.
Oh,
She's left it.
dreadfully wrong. It got worse and worse as it developed, didn't it? So a chance to steal and get the break back for Cheska. Yeah, she needs to knock one of these in to get her confidence back because she's missed the last couple of medium length balls.
Foul.
Just overdrew it. Well, she doesn't want to let Amit get going, but that's exactly what she's doing here in the second set. She's made a few mistakes here.
Well, I think that's a case of she didn't cue the last two too well. She's cued that one beautifully, and she's just got too much out of the cue ball. I think that's what's happened there. Striking where she had been striking, but just wasn't quite timing the ball right on that one. She timed it to perfection, so needed to aim slightly higher. That's, of course, very easy after the fact.
Side pocket.
Yeah, whenever a pro goes directly in the pocket, it's always something that's not quite usual.
Rubelin does like putting her hands in the pocket just before the balls have stopped. Saw Alex Pagulayan actually doing that the other night, actually putting balls on the table. Eric, I don't know whether you were commentating that match, were you?
I was, and it was in an important spot in the semifinal, and in the end, the ref gave the Peru the option to disregard the actual rule that you can't put a ball on the table while the cue ball's still moving, and he wasn't penalized for it, but players have to be aware of it. It's a standard WPA rule. They've just played for so long without it being a rule that they forget sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think any of these two should forget after what happened in New Zealand, but Rubelin was going into the pocket again, and it's all she did before. She didn't even pick the balls up. She just went into the pockets. Where do you stand on that rule, Eric? Do you think if it's nowhere near the balls, it doesn't matter, and it's only a foul if it does touch the balls? Surely, right?
Yeah, I mean, it looks a little more professional to not be throwing balls back on the table while the cue ball's still moving. But at the same time, it's kind of awkward to just stand there and wait for it to stop. It's an in-between rule for me, but there's something, I think there should be something about it shouldn't be a loss of game penalty. You don't want to win like that, and no one's really trying to gain an advantage by doing that. Just try to make it a standard that we'll let the cue ball stop rolling or come very near rest. Another miss from CENTENO. Wow.
Yeah, that was just sloppy. That was careless. I mean, this is the final of a 10-ball World Championship. She's perfect on that on the one ball.
One ball on the pocket.
And doesn't even make it. It doesn't even get close to it. You can't disrespect the balls because there's the saying, the balls never forgive you if you take advantage.
Look at this, though. Amit might have left the one. Believe she has. Huge turnover there.
Well, she can't be letting Cheska get off with mistakes like that she made on the one ball. She's got to make a worse one herself. Just kind of feel that this set is very edgy, Eric. Very, very edgy.
Amit started out edgy, no doubt. CENTENO went through one offensive flurry, but she's cooling off a bit here, trying to get back in it.
Yeah, already had 6 misses from Cheska. And already 3 from Rubelin. So we've had 9 misses in 8 racks, Eric.
Yeah, it seemed like even more from Amit. Of course, our stats guys are always 100% right, but a couple at the very beginning, I think, that were no... Of course not. Yeah, I shouldn't even talk like that. Couple at the
Should not
very
really be
beginning, I
round
think, that were noticeable.
Ball, corner pocket.
He'll be giving you the stats of rounds 1 to 15, mate, if you start doing stuff like that. Yeah, nicely done. So 2 mistakes in that rack. Rubelin didn't punish Chescut for hers. Just doesn't quite seem there to me. She's just a different player than she was this morning against Margaret. Everything was on point. And I mean everything.
I mean, intimidation factor is a real thing too, and champions don't get intimidated by too many players. But if there's someone that could get in your head a little bit, it would be Centeno, and she might be. It's possible she's feeling that. See it all the time in snooker with players playing Ronnie O'Sullivan just not playing up to their standard because he's intimidating.
Yeah, they call it the Ronnie effect. Maybe it's the Cheska effect. Staying with the break, Eric. Here we go then.
I think it is a thing
Looking
with
to
her.
get on the hill. Oh, what a break. Nearly made the ball in the side. 4 railer gone.
3's trapped. Not even a banking opportunity, really. Can't get enough left spin into it to open it up. Might take her extension here.
I think she could. You don't think she can spin this enough, no?
No. Cue ball was going too far to the right off of it. She was trying to get to near where she was and probably likely playing the cue ball behind the 9. I think she still will. Just wanted to be not quite so above it. It's a good shot.
Well, Rubelin has only potted 2 balls
3 ball.
off of
Corner
Cheska's 11 safeties. You'd think it'd be the other way around, wouldn't you?
Cheska's been decent in the safe department. Might have a thought of playing the 3 off the 6 here.
3 ball, side pocket.
Missed the 6.
Was
Missed
trying
the
to play
6
it off
ball.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, good spot, Eric. Good spot. That's why you're paid the big bucks, mate. Spotting shots like that.
Over top of the 4. There's a little room behind it to play the kick and stick. The judge to swerve a little differently when you're elevating this much. Yeah, it doesn't have enough of it. I think taking a shot at the kick and stick
Extension.
has value here.
3 ball, corner
It's in
pocket.
between.
She wants to make it. Oh, it's held up. It's held up, but the 3 ball is on, I believe.
Yeah, she has it here. Bring your jump cue with her, and she was on the angle that she was pretty much down the shot line, so
Three
yeah,
ball,
it is
corner
blocking
pocket.
it. long jump for AMIT, but not jumping over the full ball, I don't believe. Oh, no. Oh, that's a big spot in the second set now.
Yeah, 7 balls away from getting on the hill and making it 2-0. She's going to be tough to beat from 2 up, Eric. Especially the way
Definitely.
that Rublin's been playing so far. I mean, Cheska's not played anywhere near her best, has she? But she's going to find herself on the hill for a 2-set lead. I mean, I don't think she's played 2 sets better.
AMIT. Yeah, and if she has 3 sets of opportunity to kind of go on those multiple game runs, I think it'll be very bad news for AMIT. But things going not the way of the run out here, Mark. Just got out of line, didn't take an extra second. She's in trouble now.
May still cut this in, you never know. May still cut it in to the left-hand corner. Yeah, she's going for it.
Bit of swerve involved, so a lot tougher.
Not allowed.
No extension. Just had to play something quickly. Well, it could have gone worse, Eric.
Mark. AMIT can get the object ball safe easily here, just banking it to the middle of the short rail. She can't line the cue ball up with the 10 in that case. But she could get in line with the 8. Good shot. This will be a big turnaround if AMIT is able to win this game. Kick and stick available for CENTENO.
Oh, just a little bit too hard. But I don't think she's left it, Eric. I don't think the potting angle's there.
Yeah, I think only the left side here.
7 ball, corner pocket.
Bank up the middle for... She's called it. I'm surprised. It sure doesn't look like it's on.
Extension.
Yeah, you can have a look at it from the other end. I'm not sure it is on, to be honest. She has the best view in the house, though. If she thinks it does, then it does. She's looking at a safety now, I'm pretty sure. Send the 7 ball past the 8.
This is no good if the speed's not right.
Oh, she's definitely swerving at this if she can't see it. Let me just update you guys quickly with some scores, very important scores. Albin Ocean has beaten Beda Alawahadi by 10 racks to 0. Unbelievable.
Had to swerve at that one. Didn't get enough swerve into it. Good chance for AMIT now. She's going to have to draw to the left of the 7. Pretty comfortable angle to do so. Good shot. She'll likely be going to the hill first here. CENTENO had the run out. A little unlucky to come into the 10 exactly how she did. But again, needs to be careful, needs to clean up some of these mistakes, because if AMIT gets going, we all know how dangerous she can be.
10 ball, side pocket.
Let's just give you the other scores in the men's 8 ball. Remember, semi-finals are tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., I believe. It could be 10. It changes. I'll let you know, guys, a little bit later on. Hayato Hijikata, the man who ousted Shane Van Boening, 6-5 up against Daniel Maciel. The Filipino going well. Bryant Sagyuped is 6-3 up against Eklund Kachi. And Cledio Kachi, over on the table next door, is 6-3 down to Alex Kazakis. So, races to 10, that remember. Ocean already through to tomorrow's semi-final. So, Coco has racked the balls. What a great name.
Yeah, she's been racking them well. Centeno's had some wired balls down. Ball down for AMIT. Shot at the one on the side. Cue ball's moving away from the 3. 7's a little in the way of the path for to come back for the 1-3 rails. Looks like she might be able to. Yeah, she can stun it just to the short rail. Small landing zone for the 3, but she'll be going for it. Can't tell if she's there, Mark. I don't think so.
No, she's not.
No. I don't mind cutting the 3 to the left and trying to line the cue ball up with the 7 and 3 ball with the 8. Good shot, playing behind a big stack there.
Great ball, corner pocket.
So I think this is the kind of shot you would jump at, Eric.
Yeah, she rarely uses the jump cue, Mark, unless it's a really high percentage pocketing. Neither does AMIT. They both just prefer to kick.
Yeah, I just think the safety shot with the jump cue was on there. You know, you don't have to go for the pot every time you get the short cue out. You know, you can still play safe with it. And I thought that gave her a much better opportunity for a safety than the shot that she played.
100%, yeah. And you see the men do that all the time. And lots of women do it as well, too. Jasmine Ocean will jump at that ball always.
Absolutely. And, you know, everyone thinks, oh, get the jump cue out and make the ball. It's not all about making the ball. It's, you know, loads of players now are using it safety-wise. Fedor does it a lot. Albin does it a lot. Filler does it a lot. You know, all the top players are using the jump cue, not just for making balls.
Oh, that's a great point. It is the proper shot there in the long run.
I mean, basically, she had to make that ball to keep it safe because there was no other way she was going to get it safe.
Yeah.
And the percentage of that is much lower than getting the jump cue out. Anyway, my rant is over, sir.
Extension.
Gonna go for this extension play again. Got to draw at this one. Shot.
Yeah, I don't mind that. She was in complete control there. You know, the cue wasn't 3 foot hanging over from her bridge hand. It was okay. You know, it's only just over a normal bridge, which is fine. So this for the second set, 8, 9 and 10. It's been a very, very scrappy set, Eric.
Yeah, CENTENO with a lot of mistakes. AMIT making less. But still not in top form yet.
Good shot.
10 ball, corner pocket.
So the comeback is complete with this 10 ball. Rubelin's attempt to win three-time world champion at 10 ball is back on course. Of course, Cheska has won it once back in 2023. We'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes, I think, guys, with set number 3 of this match. Eric Hawlison and myself, Mark White. Bye for now. Back soon. Welcome back, guys, to Bali and the beautiful International Conference Centre. We're, of course, playing the Women's World 10 Ball Championships presented by VenBilliards and Predator, of course. Now then, Eric, any stats there that are jumping out at you when you're on the spot?
Well, Cheska still has a really high break, 83%. Just didn't have enough breaks in that second set to really have it show. Amit's got it up to 40%. It's reasonable. She'll want to improve that going forward. Real high on the missed shots for Centeno. 6 missed shots in the second set. Has to clean that up for sure. Safeties look about even.
Yeah, just gone a little bit scrappy, hasn't it? So here we go then. The start of set number 3. 1 set all.
Foul.
Lost the cue ball.
Disaster.
Not a good start for Amit here. Table reasonably open.
Yeah, needs to tighten up her cue ball a little bit. Cheska, it's been a little bit loose. She's been running into balls that she didn't want to run into. This isn't easy now either. Get to the 4.
Can miss
Have
the
to
9
leave a
here.
longer one.
Yeah, that was a big point in the second set when Centeno came around 3 rails and got behind the 10 on the 7. Was
Yeah, that
looking
was
at
a
going
huge
ahead
turn.
3-2.
Yeah, totally agree. And then she had the swerve shot on the 7 a little bit later and didn't get enough swerve and scratched off it. Rubelin taking full advantage. This is on the rail. Wow.
Whoa. Full pocket there.
Any harder, and that wouldn't have gone. But this is when she's most dangerous, when she's just getting down and potting balls, not even thinking about it, just
10 more.
autopilot.
Corner pocket.
Yeah, there's a term for it in the pool world. It's called freewheeling.
Yeah, she certainly
She's
is.
one of the
All from the scratch in the side. Played some good shots here actually in this break. Got a little bit of out of sorts on the 7, but managed to still make it.
Yeah, the 3 to the 4 to the 5 wasn't as easy as it looked. Was never going to be able to get perfect on the 3. Dealt with those 3 pretty well.
Yeah, just 1 or 2 little feathers and then go. That's when she's at her best. That's her rhythm. Now, can she start making that ball in the side again?
Yeah,
Hits some
sticking to the
pretty
middle
hard,
here.
Eric. Hits some pretty hard, doesn't she?
She's improved her break since I've seen her 6 months ago. She's popping the cue ball more regularly now. And did finally get a result on this one with one of the last balls rolling, but you can't hit them much better than that, Mark. And she's hit them like that at least half the time. I'm talking about perfect, Still hitting them very well the times she doesn't.
I think any player, male or female, would be proud of that break.
Sure.
I mean, that was just perfect. She popped the cue ball. Cue ball stopped on a dime, made the 4 railer. Terrific shot. This is where she does damage, when she just goes for it. Just draw past the 5 here.
Looking good. Should just play the conservative route and 7 up and in the long pocket, but just got too much angle for that now. Still a fair bit of room between the 7-8.
Autopilot potting. Oh, it's gone a little bit awry, but she'll probably just get down and smack it in. Just smack it in. She'll be okay.
Yeah. Very nice.
I mean, this is 2 racks, 2 break and runs in like, I don't know, 4 minutes maximum. Something like that. It's crazy. Just wondering what she's like in practice, Eric, whether she ever misses in practice when she's just freewheeling, as you've now told me, you know, just playing in practice, no pressure. I wouldn't want to play her in practice, put it that way. You wouldn't get any practice. Apart from getting the balls out of the pockets.
Yeah, when she first came on the scene, people would compare her to Josh Filler as far as speed, but I'd go as far as saying it's like Tony Drago type speed.
Totally agree. Much faster than Josh Filler. Although she is a Filipino. Oh, lost the cue ball there. Got away with it though. Didn't catch them right, Eric.
Yeah, off square and caught both points in the side pocket. Shot. Needs to slow up. I don't know what she'll do with this, Mark. When she gets on these offensive runs. Yeah, sure. When she gets on these offensive runs, never discount the offense. But this would be pretty aggressive.
Three ball. Extension. Con pocket. 3 ball.
Cutting in the corner.
Wow.
This is really thin, Eric.
Wow.
Oh.
Got it, Mark. Oh, a little unlucky with the cue ball, but what a shot there. Just going to come with another thinnest slice ever.
Yeah, she's trying to take the paint off this one.
That's a little easier.
Oh,
big
big
sword,
roll.
die by the
roll.
sword.
Roll.
Yeah, she's got it here. Full ball, no edge.
Full ball. Side pocket.
Well, first rack of this set, Eric. Rublin fouled on the break, of course. Cheska ran the rack in 1 minute 31. Second rack was a break and run in 1 minute 45. I remember she ran one rack in Klagenfurt in 45 seconds. It was on the Pro Billiard Series Facebook page for, well, it's still on there, I guess, somewhere. You can find it. Look for Cheska run out 10 ball, Klagenfurt. 45 seconds for a rack. It might have been against Jasmine, I'm not sure. Might have been against Han Yu, actually.
Well, she's on the offensive train here. Got lucky not to leave the 4. But it won't be remembered in the scoreline so far.
Get your extension on the cue, Cheska. Oh, she's not good with the bridge. Let's check her technique. Yeah, not great. Unconventional, to say the least. Yeah. The hand
usually I'll have 2 fingers
wrong.
across it.
Yeah. You just have to build it into your memory.
9 ball, con pocket.
Oh dear. Oh, she's okay. I think she's the most talented potter I've ever seen. You know, potting wise. Well, I'm not sure how long this set has taken or might take, but if she can get a break and run here, it's going to be one of the quickest sets in the history of this format, I think.
Yeah, just one turn at the table for AMIT and was full ball hooked.
That 3 ball was just sublime. The 4 wasn't so great, but she had such a bit of luck on it. Hayato Hijikata, 9-5 on the hill against Daniel Maciel. Played great against Shane Van Boning. It looks like he's doing the same against Daniel Maciel. 6-6 now. Eklund Kachi with Bryant Sigupede. Kledio Kachi, 8-3 down to Alex Kazakis. Alex having a very, very good run here. Done well in the doubles. Done very well in the doubles, didn't he?
Well, it's good for Hijikata. That'll be his furthest finish ever in a world championship. And he's been a great player for minimum 15 years. Doesn't get all the accolades he deserves, I believe. So it looks like he'll be going into the semifinals tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean,
CENTENO
look,
with more of the same here.
We did that match together earlier on today, Hijikata against SVB, and I thought Hijikata was absolutely sensational. I really did. Done hardly anything wrong, Eric.
Yeah, Shane got to 6 just because he broke and ran a few racks, but anytime Hijikata got in, he took full advantage. Well, chance for AMIT. Seven ball is available to both corner pockets, both top corner pockets. Moving away from the 5 slightly here. Still comfortable.
Key shot, doesn't like it.
Yeah, the 9 ball's kind of in the way of coming back across table, and she wants to stay fairly straight on the 7. She'll have to stay on the same side. Speed's got to be right here to avoid the 8. Oh, she
There's the
tried to go to
9.
the far side of it.
It was always going to be there, Eric, wasn't it? It was a very big ball right on the line where, as you say, she wanted to go. So she's going to have to come up with a good safety here.
Extension.
Yeah, she can cut the 7 to the left and try to line the cue ball up with the 9. Risky on that one because she'd have to really get coverage, not playing much distance. She's left an edge. If she's left the center of the ball here, she could be in trouble. Cue ball will be behind the 8. Doesn't look like she does have the center of it.
Trying to get cover behind the 9. I think she's got there, Eric. It's a decent shot she's played there.
Yeah.
Seven ball. Side pocket.
Barely legal on that one. Looks like she's going to have to kick at this. I think she's going to go all in and try to kick the 7 in the top left.
Extension. Seven ball. Corner pocket. Ball around fly pocket.
Well, it's going to be a game for AMIT here.
It's going to be time for another fact about Bali, I think, as well, Eric.
Big
It's
ball.
about time.
Corner pocket.
Still got a few left for the remaining 2 days. Of course, got the men's coming tomorrow, the
Ball.
men's 8
Corner
ball.
pocket.
Nicely done. So, of course, the island of Bali is very, very, well, it's a favourite tourist destination. Of course it is. But Australians take first place on the list of the most tourists to Bali. Obviously, partly because it's, due to its close proximity. In 2024, they outnumbered second place India by more than triple, with 1.5 million tourists in the year to the very small island of Bali.
Interesting. I think it's good surf in Indonesia, and Australians like surfing too, but that can't be all the 1.5 million of them coming over.
Well, I've got some numbers here to give you. Australia 1.5, as I just said. India's 550,000. Singapore, 219,000 visitors to Bali each year. China, 448,000 visitors. And South Korea, 294,000. And I've got a lovely, I know you love dogs. I've seen some pictures of you with your new dog that likes to go to sleep on your lap, Eric. I've seen the pictures, don't worry. I've got a nice fact about dogs in Bali as well to give you still.
We're just dog sitting actually, but this dog comes over once a month for a few days. Nice to have him.
Oh, close.
Just put Centeno in a bad spot here. Almost unhittable. Maybe off the right long rail. This is going too long, I think. Almost got it. A little too long. Oh, legal? I thought she clipped the 4. Good shot.
Well, I don't know if you've seen that clip on Facebook of the Robbie Capito shot yesterday where he played the 4 into the side and clearly clipped the 9 first.
I did.
But went unnoticed. I mean, what was your take on that? I thought it was 100% foul. What did you think?
It just looked like a foul to me, and I think they even went to video review and still seemed like they got it wrong. I didn't see it in a slowed down, blown up version. I'm sure they did. It's possible it could have just looked worse than it was, but yeah, it looked like a foul to me.
I thought Max was very professional about it, though. He kind of knew himself from the look on his face, like, is anyone going to say anything kind of thing? But he didn't protest. Such a lovely guy, Max Lecknut. Actually beat Jason Short yesterday. Played some good stuff.
They did review it, though, I think, right, Mark? Is that right? Or did it not even go to review? I'm not quite sure.
No, I haven't heard anything about it going for a review. It just wasn't even looked at. It was just, I don't think they had a full-time referee on the match. I think it was kind of, roaming referees. They call it passive refereeing, don't they?
Yeah,
unless they're called over.
Right. Pool's made massive strides in the last 5 years, especially the last 3 years. But I think something that should be just accepted as a fail-safe is video review. I mean, it's a part of all other sports. Just, even if you have a stream going, and like, for example, on this table here, just ask for a review, get their call right,
Yeah, I mean, of course they have the review possibility. It just wasn't called for. No one called it. So if no one calls for a review, they don't review it, obviously. You remember the SVB foul? Or was it a foul? Do you remember that one where he was kicking out? Did it touch the 3 before it struck the rail and then come back and hit the 3? You remember that one? How many times did they look at that? And that was still almost impossible to see. I mean, I still couldn't tell.
Yeah, I'd have to see it again to remember my thoughts, but it definitely wasn't clear.
I think it's just one of them things that happens in sport, and you have to accept it. It happens in soccer a lot, as you call it. It happens every week, but they have got VAR now. But there's, you can still, stuff goes unnoticed. It just happens. It's, at the end of the day, it takes a human to review a machine, right? And if the human doesn't want to review it, then they don't, and that's it.
Right. Rublin making her way back here.
Yeah, she's still dangerous no matter what you think, no matter what the score. She never gives up. She's got no quitting up.
Extension.
Looks like she's drawing a little bit towards the side. If she is, she can fall forward. If she's drawing anywhere to the right of the side, look for a draw play.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Cued that so beautifully. Good,
10
great
ball,
power.
corner
Look at
pocket.
that for judgment of speed as well, Eric.
Yeah. Thick ball. 8 feet of travel and a power follow. Got there perfectly.
Wait, Ruben. Now you can. Follow Coco. But she's got to sort the breakout, Eric, because her breaking has not been good at all. 89% for Cheska, but only 29% for Rubelin. And it's kind of the same story as her semi. Or that I thought that hit the fall first as well, didn't you?
Yeah, it looked like it from
Looking
there.
at it again. Yeah. But the referee was right there. She saw it better than anyone.
Rublin won the game anyways, but yeah, I thought it was a foul.
If ever you want to get 1,000 views or comments on a post, just put something about, is this a foul or not? Guaranteed to get it.
Even if it's some random league match in a bar somewhere, people always want to look and have an opinion.
Yeah. Just saw some, I think they were strepsils on Cheska's table for sore throat or something. Maybe she's got a little bit of a sore throat. Could be sucking on a strepsil. Oh, it's a good break.
Yeah, good square hit.
Banks on. No, it's not. Sorry, that's not the cue ball. I beg your pardon. Colours look so different and from above, don't they? I'm going to keep my mouth shut, Eric.
Thinking the one was the 5 a couple times from that overhead. The colors are a little distorted. Centeno's going to go here. And she's nicely on the 2. Let's see if the 3 passes the 5. Just a quick look. So I think it does. Chance to win the second set now. She's buzzing. Can see it. Oh, she's underdrawn this though.
4 ball, corner
Few
pocket.
shots here. I think the easiest cue ball movement is into the 6th. Shot.
You hardly have time to say the shot, Eric, before she plays it. You've got to get in quick, mate. You've got to get in quick.
Good thing I can think pretty quick too.
Yeah. Speed commentating. That's a beautiful shot. What a great shot that is.
It's one thing to think quick. It's another thing to execute that quick. It's awesome stuff from Centeno, and looks like she's going to take down this 3rd set here.
Ball, corner pocket.
So this then for a 2-1 lead. And nicely done. In it goes. Yeah, I think Rubelin's going to nip out for a timeout. Just to give you one result before we check out very, very quickly. Alex Kazakis has beaten Kledio Kachi by 10 racks to 3. Moves on to tomorrow's semi-final. Just waiting for one other result in the men's quarter-final. On the hill now, Bryant Sagyupet is 9-7 up against Eklant Kachi. So Both catches look like they could be going out here. One of them already gone. Did they go for a break, Eric?
It's just half paying attention, assuming they would. Yeah, Rublin left.
They have. So Eric Hallofson and myself, Mark White, will be back as soon as the girls are back. See you soon, guys. And we're back, Eric Hallofson and myself, Mark White, in the booth for this final of the Predator WPA Women's 10-Ball World Championships. Cheska leading 2-1, breaking off, hoping to make it the last set and win her second World 10-Ball title. Great square hit again, Eric. I think she's actually broken better than anyone that I've seen. So push out.
extension.
Chance for a mitt now. She have the angle on the 3 here, Mark? Believe she
Well,
does. It's
yeah, I'm
tight.
not sure what she's looking at. Maybe it is tighter than it looks from this angle. This angle, it looks like it goes no
Extension.
problem. But
It must not,
obviously
though, because
not.
the position's so easy. She would just fall through one rail.
3 ball, corner pocket.
No, swerving at it.
Brave. Overdone
Overdid it.
Overdone it. What a chance for Cheska to get a good foothold then in this fourth set, the one that she needs to be crowned world 10-ball champion for the second time in the space of 2 years, Eric.
Yeah, she's just a phenomenal talent overall, and consider her a favorite with any game on the pool table. But I think a big advantage for her in 10 ball is that she breaks real well. And couple that with her offensive prowess. When things are going well for her, she's very tough to beat. Even in the one that she didn't win, she made it to the semifinals. Perfect line here. It's just maybe the slightest bit too much angle where she might have to do a little bit with the cue ball. She's okay. Little in between, really. Cue ball's going a little too far to the right if she plays to the side. She can slow roll to the corner.
Yeah, she could draw short side if she really had to, couldn't she? And just drop it in dead way as well, or can smash it in the middle and run the cue ball around the table for perfect position on the 8.
Shot. 2 feathers and fire, like you were saying. Took an extra second because the shot wasn't routine. But once she decided on it, just got down there and pulled the trigger.
Yeah, and she's fearless, Eric. It's not like she's, 16 or 18 now, like you see a lot of the young players just fearless. Like she's 26 years old. She's still young, obviously. What I'm saying is she's had a few scars that some players might just think, hang on a minute, I've got to change something. But she just seems to keep doing what she does, what Cheska does. Anyway, I was talking about tourism a little while ago, Eric, and it's very important, to certain countries. And to have an event like this, it gets lots of support from the tourism board and stuff like that as well. So a big shout out to the tourism board of Bali. Thanks for being such great hosts. I know players have had an amazing experience there. So have the fans. And some other people we'd love to thank, of course, PBC, Pro Billiard Centre, for all the help they give. Little Monster, all you little monster cubes, you. Yalin, of course, who are sponsoring the men's 8-ball Predator, who just do so much. Karim Belhaj and the team, they just do so much now for women's pool, for 10-ball, 8-ball, 9-ball, straight pool, one pocket, disabled, juniors, really do the lot. And thanks also to Kamui, Samsung TV, plus Poison, VenBilliards, of course, who are supporting this event, and also to Isaac Billiard and the WPA. Don't forget the WPA, the World Professional Organisation that are responsible for putting on all these or sanctioning these great world titles that we've had 3 of here this
One
week.
ball, corner pocket.
Another chance to get near the finish line, Mark.
And I suppose it could be a little bit, bittersweet kind of thing, beating your very good friend, your mentor, somebody you've looked up to for many, many years. But make no mistake, Rublin's game is still there or thereabouts. She still does well in every tournament she ever goes into. And there's another world title in her for sure. I'm not saying she's out of this one yet. Of course she's not. But I don't think it's going to be her last hurrah, put it that way. Still working so hard on her game. But in this mood, this young lady is unstoppable, I'm afraid. I don't care who you are. If you break and run like she's doing,
6 ball, corner pocket.
you can beat anyone. Oh, that's the odd mistake she makes when she just cannons into balls that she shouldn't.
Yeah, and she's in trouble here.
7 ball, corner pocket.
She's still going to call offense.
Yeah, not this time. Needs a bit of luck. I don't think she's going to get it, or is she? She has, It's
happened a couple times in the final so far.
Oh, that's huge, that roll.
Rublin can still kick this ball in.
Extension. Seven ball, corner pocket.
Cue ball's going away from the 8.
Oh, nicely done. Avoided the scratch. Now then, what does she do here?
8 ball,
Calls
side
the
pocket.
calls the side pocket. She's banking. You kind of get the feeling, though, it's just not Rublin's day today. Played fat. Oh dear, oh dear. Where has that miss come from?
Straight in, Mark. Wow.
9 ball, corner pocket.
With the World Championship on the line. She's going to have to recover from that one. I mean, that's a shocking miss. Look out for the cue ball here. It's okay. Good shot
10
from
ball,
him, man.
corner pocket.
Yeah, what a chance that was to move 2 ahead in the set that you need to become world champion. You just cannot miss them balls. I felt sorry for her. It looked like she was almost going to cry when she sat back down in her seat. Where does a miss like that come from? You think of the balls that she smashes in, and then the simplest of ones, well, we see it a lot, don't we? Probably take your eye off it, take it for granted, think it's already in.
Truthfully, it's the speed that she plays at. But the thing for her is that it helps her on a lot of shots too. This is like straight in though.
But she plays the really difficult shots really, really fast. So why should she make them and not the easy ones fast? That's my point.
I understand. Yeah.
Just doesn't make any sense. I mean, Rublin is signalling there at the end like she's holding her hand up to say, I messed up on the 7 ball myself. I didn't take my chance when I had it, but I still won the rack. Oh, cue ball was flying there.
It's like she has a look at the 1. 2 ball came in front of the pocket.
Does it go? No. Just a safety in behind the 3.
We've barely seen any jumps in this match, Mark, and I wouldn't expect her to take one here. Not enough landing zone if you're not comfortable with the jump cue.
That was a good, solid hit, but can Cheska go around the back of the 7 here and play for the gap between the 5 and the 4?
Pretty ambitious, but like we've said, don't put it past her.
I mean, I wouldn't say it if anyone else was playing. It's only because Cheska's playing.
Yeah. Left the 1 out. Tough to hold the cue ball, but the 2 looks like it's available into the bottom left. So she could play across and develop something positive.
1 ball, corner pocket.
Didn't want to hit the 5, and the 8's blocked the angle for the 2. Don't believe there could be a window between the 3-6. She's still on it like there could be. 2 rails.
2 ball, side pocket.
Oh, roll. A jelly roll.
2 ball, corner pocket.
Oh, what a great effort that was. So close. Will she have a bit of luck? Well, I think the 2-3's on.
It is, and she's safe of a scratch here. The cue ball's playing
3 ball,
kind
corner
of
pocket.
towards the side, but it'll go in front of it.
Missed it. Oh, caught it all wrong, Eric. That's why she's not on the 2
wanted-
ball.
Wanted to catch it thinner there.
Good recovery, good safety.
Two ball, corner pocket.
2 rail light angle looks a little long from the overhead. It's going really long, Mark. Drew back at it and made the ball. What a shot.
No, she didn't call it.
Touch that ball first.
That was legal. She thinks it's not legal for some reason. Looked legal to me.
Oh, you called that.
No, she didn't call that
Go
pocket.
around flip
Oh,
pocket.
the
called the
other
other
corner.
corner.
Okay. Yeah. I was
Yeah,
thinking-
well done. Well done, Rubelin. That's the kind of person she is.
Just wondering how she thought it would have played in the other corner, but like you said, great sportsmanship there.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to cost her the rack as well. So 2-1 coming up for Cheska. Although I feel a bit premature saying that, judging on the last few times that she's had a chance, she seems to struggle with the speed with the bridge for some reason. Not this time. She's okay.
Yeah. Just under the short rail.
Then ball side pocket.
Yeah, brilliant clearance once again from the young Filipino. Now, our results are complete. We do have a Filipino into the semi-finals tomorrow. It will be Alex Kazakis will play against Bryant Saguiped, I think you say it, from the Philippines. And Hayato Hijikata will play Albin Ocean. Those matches tomorrow morning. It's saying 11 o'clock on the draw, but could be subject to change, guys. Just keep your eyes on ProBilliardSeries.com or Pro Billiard Series Facebook page.
Yeah, I've never even heard of Seguiped's name. Never mind seen him play.
He's played a few of the smaller tournaments, you know. He doesn't travel that much. It just shows you how deep the talent runs. Look at this one ball going in. Look at the 2 ball and the 3 ball. Oh,
Yeah, this has been a big difference in the match. Just hitting the break so well and really deserving everything she gets on the break. Referee racking the balls good too. Just not taking advantage at this point. Chance for a mitt.
Blows hot and cold, doesn't she?
Big draw here with the bridge. Shots can always be underhit or misjudged a little. Nicely played. Seven balls blocking a lot of the... Go ahead.
I've just been told it's pronounced Sagiped. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, we'll remember that for tomorrow.
Extension.
Yeah, we have the 2 semi-finals, of course, and the final tomorrow of the 8-ball. I believe you and I are doing the 8-ball final. Is that correct, Eric?
Tim's going to be on the final, but you and I are together for the semi-finals.
Okay.
Five ball, corner pocket.
So, second set, still holding close. Especially after Centeno had a decent hold of this set, she'll be feeling a little anxious. Definitely doesn't want to go to a fifth set with the world title on the line.
No, and if it does stay close in the fifth set, you know what could be possible. The 10-ball shootout. You know, 5 sets, Eric, is quite a long race anyway, so it's long enough to see who's the best. And if they haven't sorted it out in the final set at 3-3, then who's to say when they will ever sort it out? Do you know what I mean? So let's go to a shootout and let them decide that way. At least everyone gets equal amount of shots in a decider.
Ralph Souquet sideline, still taking in some good pool. Well, she's had the break going, Mark, and she's gained some advantage off of it. Really what's made up for all her missed balls. Getting the first look a lot of the time. But if Amit can get a break going of her own, this could easily turn around. Amit going from the middle now. He's been going from the side rail all match. Seeing the success of Centeno from the middle. Doesn't hit them quite as well. We'll see what happens here.
Nothing down.
It's that's the opposite results of Centeno from the middle. She's going to have the first look. That's a good shot. Really had to power up to get anything even close to what she has, but the 10's got in the way.
2 ball, corner pocket.
What a shot, Mark. She likes those swerve plays.
3 ball.
Too dangerous to be drawing at this. I think she has to accept to run into the 4.
Doesn't look comfortable, does she?
Yeah, bridging's a little awkward. This is dangerous to draw this ball.
Foul.
I didn't like it. I mean, she didn't want to run into the 4 because the 4 wasn't pushing towards either pocket, but really had to recognize that the drawing play wasn't going to work out barely ever. Just not enough room on the rail. Even if you clip the 4 thinly, the cue ball's going towards the corner pocket too. So Amit looking to take advantage here.
Yeah, and if it does go to a deciding set, Eric, I know who my money would be on. It would be on that young lady at the table right now.
I would have to agree. It's always tough to count Centeno out, and we're not counting her out, but the way things have been going, Amit's looking the stronger of the two at the moment.
Yeah, and she's kind of on a free roll at the moment as well. You know, she must have thought she'd lost this rack. Cheska playing the wrong shot on the 3 ball. That's all it was. She should have taken a chance. She's just rolling into the 4, Eric, and see what comes. You can always play a safety shot instead of just playing something so dangerous that you're not sure about. So this 10-ball to get on the hill in this 4th set. Rublin, Amit. You never know looking at Cheska what she's thinking. I think she just loves being out there. Just think she loves potting balls, and if she misses one here and there, well, so be it.
That's a good call, Mark. For the amount of mistakes she's made, she's shown very little emotion. So, you know, just trying to find that sweet spot where she can get on those offensive rolls.
Yeah, she just loves to play, you know, just wants to pot balls, wants to enjoy herself. And if trophies and money come along, well, that's good as well, right? It's the way Jonas Soto Comino looks at it. Just as he loves to play pool, never ever expects anything. If he wins some money, he does. If he doesn't, it's okay. To the next one. That's exactly what he said. But
Brack wasn't as good on that one.
Oh, look, she's made one. Last ball rolling. 8 in the side.
Another camera angle to see if she has it. If she does, it looks like she only has the middle of the 1. So we're going to try to get the cue ball behind the 4. In a creative way, only had the left side of the 1. Recognized that it'd be tough to hold the cue ball behind the 7. That was a great try there. Anytime you're checking the ball twice, it takes good knowledge and creativity to even see the shot. Just got to be careful over cue ball control here. Yeah, it's just too loose.
That's the biggest problem she has. She's great with potting, but her cue ball is a little bit sloppy here and there. And that's another thing. She can pot her way out of most of them, but no one in the world can just keep potting really difficult balls. You know, time after time after time after time, you're going to miss them.
Amit's looking at going around 3 rails here. This is tough. And if she catches the rail first, she's in danger of scratching. This is very tough. Great try. Gonna leave it for Centeno, though. And a chance to make it hill-hill. Little straight, but I believe she can develop some angle up the left side.
Three in the 4 again. It was a downfall in the last rack. No problem this time. Although, where's the cue ball going? Oh, another little nudge, you see, Eric. She's always running into balls. There's a saying, she's got the ball on a piece of, she's got the ball on a piece of string or getting it on a scent. But with Cheska, it's more like on a piece of elastic, and it's not being cruel. It's just the way it is sometimes.
But just fearless around the rack. World Championships in her sights, doesn't change her pace at all. Sticks to her guns. It's an interesting style of player, Mark, and we haven't seen her at her best here, but she's still one game away from winning the World Championship.
She always provides great drama, doesn't she? And the fans love her. The fans really do love her. But the lady stood on the right there, Rubelin, will be very, very happy as well for Cheska if she does take this second World Championship to equal her idol. We played some great shots here to get out of trouble. That's why we love her. We never know what's coming next. I don't think she does either. That's what makes it so entertaining. So, big hand for Coco, the referee, as well, who's racked the balls very precisely this evening. Ladies have been getting some very, very good breaks in. Cheska's been absolutely smashing them full on, making balls most of the time. Can she make one here and run out in style? Not quite in the centre of them this time.
Yeah, caught a little follow too. And nothing down, so a chance for a mitt. Everything has a pocket, Mark.
One ball, corner pocket.
Well, one thing's for sure, we're going to know at the end of this whether we had a world champion or we're going to a fifth set. That you can be sure of.
Oh, she's caught it thick, and she's going to catch the window between the 6-8. Wow. Two rails forward here for a mitt. Oh, she's in good line here, Mark. Cue ball's kind of on that angle where it's gonna, if you draw it straight back, it's gonna be a little close to the rail. She feels okay about it. Might power up and try to get off the rail. Good shot. They're all there. I'd be a little bit worried about taking that track myself. I would have just played in front of the 7, kind of taking it out of play a little more. Like that. Yeah, that's the proper shot. She just was looking at something else before that.
Yeah, she's looking at going behind the 7, wasn't she, off of the rail?
I didn't like it, and she thought better of it.
Nice bit of right hand spin on the cue ball there. Sending the cue ball 2 rails, getting it nicely out for the 6. Well, she's smiling about something.
Extension.
Probably just feeling the pressure a little bit. I mean, she's got to stun this ball. She has to be a little bit aware of the speed and the exact contact point in the cue ball. But probably just taking a second to gather her nerves. World title on the line.
This is where all those hours and hours of practice come in, the muscle memory, the confidence, all the drills, all the healthy living to keep your energy up. Times in the gym, times out on a bike and swimming and all that kind of stuff. That's what goes on behind the scenes, but all we see is what happens in our arenas. And this is going to be a 4-3 win for Rubelin Amit to force a fifth set. And the audience want a fifth set. Timeout called. I think we better go for one as well, Eric. This is getting a little bit nerve-wracking. Back for the deciding set, Eric Oliverson and myself, Mark White. We'll see you soon. So Jez got back, and Eric Oliverson, Mark White, we're back too for the deciding set of this World 10 Ball Championships. And just a reminder, guys, that the awards ceremony will be coming up about 10 minutes after the conclusion of this match. All the semi-finalists and finalists will be here to collect up their checks, get the money. Who's going to get the 50,000 here, though? That's the burning question at the moment, isn't it? Who's going to get the 50? Who's going to get the 25? Total 175,000 prize fund in this particular tournament. So here we go then. Rubelin going from the centre again.
Yeah, only 27% overall in the break. He's gone from the center, I think, 3 times now. Made a ball twice. So has had improvement since she's moved to the center.
Well, it's a chance, Eric. This one ball will cut. Chance to get down for the 2 as well.
She hit it nice and square there, but just not catching the exact pureness that Centeno is getting. Cue ball can play outside the 4 here, all the way down to the short rail. Good shot. 5 ball looks like it's available in the both bottom pockets. Just continues on her way, nonchalant. Looks like she's practicing.
Well, there was a great saying, wasn't there? I think it was Steve Davis, may have been Barry Hearn, I'm not sure, who said the secret to any sport is play it as if it means nothing when it really means everything. I've always liked that saying. Bit of work to do here, Eric.
Yeah, 2 rails around. Well, she doesn't mind spinning the ball with inside.
Oh dear, the amount
She
of right-hand spin she had on that. Oh.
Yeah, she spins the ball a lot more than most pros, but she's just comfortable with it. It goes along with her natural ability and just the ability to kind of see things, well, not see things, but execute outside the box things easily.
Well,
I
for me,
teach that a lot of. Go ahead, Mark.
No, you go ahead. What you're going to say is much more interesting than what I'm going to say, Eric. I assure you of that.
Yeah, sorry. I teach playing a lot of spin, mainly because an everyday player is going to play on much bigger pockets. Like if you're playing on 4.5 to 4 3/4 inch pockets, spinning the ball is a good advantage because a lot of the time it means you can follow the ball more. But playing on these 4 1/4 to 4 1/8 pockets, it takes a lot of talent to spin the ball that much consistently, and she does.
Yeah,
but again, the advantage is you can
well.
play more follow. And she's been breaking very well, 80% clip overall. There goes 2 of the wired balls. 1 would have gone. And she's on the 1.
Oh,
and a perfect layout, Mark.
I've just moved a little bit nearer to the edge of my seat. Work to do here. A little bit of left spin, come back to the centre of the table. Or is she coming round? I like that she's got up though, Eric.
Yeah, must be a little too much angle going to the right. Not bad. Gonna have to slow roll at this one. 6 is pretty close to the pocket. Oh, got into it. I thought that was dangerous to get too much speed. But obviously was playing the corner.
So it's actually like being on a roller coaster watching this young lady play, Paul. It really is. My stomach's churning.
I know. And look at the amount of spins you played on the 7 there without even thinking twice about it.
8 ball, corner pocket.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Talk about blowing hot and cold. But when she's hot, she's white hot. Tremendous stuff. To rack advantage, Eric. She needs one more to get to the stage where, well, not only will she be on the hill, but guaranteed she can't actually lose the match in racks. It would go to a shootout. I think that was the break of the match so far. That was brilliant.
Yeah, great start there. Got a little wild with the cue ball, as she does a lot.
If you were a coach, Eric, what would you tell her to change? Nothing? Just carry on as you are? Or what would you say to her? What could she improve? What do you think as a coach you can see that she could improve on?
To be quite frank, like a lot of things, but her own recipe of how she's getting through offensively is so powerful that it's okay for her to stick with it too. But the amount of talent she has, I think she can get even better. I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one.
It's tough because whenever you try and change somebody, you know that can ruin their natural ability, can't it? And their natural game that they usually play. It's a really tough one.
She gains advantages from how she's playing, like really advantages that other players don't have at all or don't even explore, and then it goes badly sometimes. So what does it really mean in the long run? But I think if she really just tried to change a couple things, she would become even more dangerous.
I mean, here we are talking about, maybe a double world champion after tonight.
Absolutely.
At the age of 26, and with a carefree attitude. So what could you say to her, really?
Exactly. Miss from AMIT, but she's covered it.
Yeah, that last break and run was the fastest of the match so far. 1 minute, 46 seconds. Close. Wow. But not close enough.
Yeah. The 4 ball's going to open up the 7-9 here too. So a chance for AMIT to get one back. Don't forget, if CENTENO gets on 3, she'll be guaranteed a shootout. So AMIT knowing that she really can't lose another game. Otherwise, she'll be in a tie scenario at best.
Here comes the shot.
Worst thing that can happen here is that the 9 double kisses and kind of just stays where it is and doesn't really move the 7. It's unlikely, but It's kind of playing that way.
Extension.
If she follows it, she should clip the 7. Just has to resist the temptation of stunning it too much and trying to get too close to the 5. She did stun
it's gone
it.
wrong. I've often tried to get an interview with Cheska Centeno, but she's just a little bit embarrassed about. She says her English isn't good enough. It's okay. It's certainly good enough. I'd love to get an interview with her. I want to know how her mind works. You know what she thinks about when she's down on the ball. Nothing probably. Just get the
Just
balls
get her
in
to
the
come
hole.
on with an interpreter. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, maybe get her to come on with Rubelin. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Talk about this final.
There you go. Yeah. I actually thought she was in a spot there where she could have opened up the 7. Might have been just a little straight. Wants the 7 to be banking long of the pocket. It's kind of banking at the pocket.
7 ball. Corner pocket.
She's called it, but she can't be aggressive to be playing position. Just long of
no.
it, and she's behind the 9.
Almost made it in the side. If it had been in the side, I know what was happened next. Rubelin would be straight back to have a shot at the 7. She'd have this predicament. But now, Cheska in a little bit of trouble here.
Foul. It's a second foul.
Shortened up on her. She's on 2 fouls, but no way AMIT will be playing 3 fouls here. Looks like she's good to get one back in the 5th set now.
You just know this is going to a shootout, Eric, don't you?
Yeah, one of the sets has gone to the hill.
Ball. Corner pocket.
It's a rack back on the attack. Yeah, good memory for me from this championships, from the women's 10 ball, was that Raki Constantino. I thought she's a great player, Eric.
Yeah, and if she's invited to the World Junior Championships, look for her to be a big favorite in that tournament. And she's the future of women's pool in the Philippines. Of course, CENTENO has a good 20 years left too, and AMIT has a good 10 years left. But the next generation's coming up. And seeing players and seeing a final like this, 2 Filipino women in the final, it's going to inspire even more players. You know, they're playing over there. You can see it in the reels, playing challenge matches and getting in the trenches just like the men did. And I think, you know, the Filipinos have this special X factor that will serve them very well overall.
Yeah, certainly something in the Filipino way, isn't there, that makes them great Q Sports athletes. It really is. Don't start yawning, you'll make me yawn. We've got a final to finish. Oof. Well, gave that everything. And she's made a ball and she has a shot at the one.
Yeah, it's going to be a little hard to slow the cue ball down here. She might have to stun the ball 2 rails. Maybe a delayed draw to the short rail. She's thinking about running into it. That's okay, I guess. Not much over by the 2 that can tie it up. I thought the cue ball was going a little bit to the left of the 2.
You can see her lining up the pre-shot routine.
Well, that's really defensive, especially being down in the set. Probably shouldn't take that on. Could have been a little thinner than it looked from our angles.
Oh, she can rail first this one and make this. And have a shot at the 2 as well. If she can avoid the 10. Oh, close. Needs a bump. A friendly one. Here. She's got it. She's got it, Eric.
Yeah, this is big. This is a big game now. Forget if Centeno does get on offense here. She'll be running out to guarantee a shootout.
1 ball, side pocket. 1 ball, side pocket. Extension. Foul.
Wow.
Way long.
Needs some help here. Oh, look at the 2 ball.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's available to the top right. And she'll have to play the cue ball exactly between the 2-3 to not be going up and down table. Back on for position on the 3. Has a ball in hand start. So she can pick out the perfect angle, but still going to have to get the speed right here.
Extension.
Look out. It's just there, I think, Mark, but she... Oh, it's close. She might have to play some... No, just going to back off and take the cue ball behind the 3.
Yeah, good shot. The right shot. Just because she had ball in hand didn't mean that she had to run out there or was supposed to run out even. It was a tough positional shot to get on that 2. That Rublin had a little bit of a roll there. And she missed the hook. Pushed the 2 ball into a very awkward position. Oh, it's no good. It's an opportunity. Top left.
Yeah, miss. Yeah, even in the top right, if it has a full pocket, it's better for position.
2 ball, corner pocket.
No.
Yeah, I thought it was tight in there. I thought it was very tight in that pocket, but this is a chance. You come across the face of the 8, Eric.
Looks like it.
About there. Be nicely.
Not sure why she was in exactly that angle, because I don't think she'll go 2 rails back. I don't think she'll go to the long rail. Just try to draw it down to the short rail. Maybe thinking about where she wants to be on the 3. Close. Now she's pushed the 7 safe. She can bank the 3 away here and get distance and a possible solid safe.
good shot.
She's left the left long rail. Even two rails of Centeno likes. I believe she will be going 2 rails.
Oh, great hit. Great hit. And she's opened up the 7 and the 8. What a great shot.
Couldn't have turned out much better there for Centeno, particularly opening up the 7. Bit of a roll here for AMIT. It's available on the side thinly.
3-ball side pocket.
Cue ball is going to be flying here. Shot.
Yeah, more to do though,
For a
Eric.
thin one like... Yeah, she went for a thin one like this earlier, but this one's a little thinner than that one.
Good shot. Perfect.
Perfect.
She's learning.
Took away both.
Now she realizes, I think, the enormity of this, Eric.
Yeah, no doubt. 1 game away from the shootout, 2 games away from the world title. Just kind of finding a little extra here in certain spots.
Foul.
Rublin misjudging the kicks now, and Centeno, ball in hand with 6 balls left.
(13-12) the score at the moment in racks, if you want to look at it like that. Oh, another little bump on the ball, though. She does live dangerously, doesn't she? Still sucking on a strepsil. Is this the moment, Eric, that she gets on the hill? It's been a long time coming.
The cue ball's going the wrong way, Mark. I don't know how
slightly
far the
here.
wrong way. I think
May
she's
play
forced
this
to
with
take
some
distance.
left.
It's not that bad, but I wanted to be closer here. Got it.
Rublin wanting to help get the balls out as well. Maybe wanted to stretch her legs.
I liked going for the 1 off the first shot, Mark. I really liked going for it. I mean, especially when you're down a game, just kind of opening up the variable of your opponent's shooting when she didn't really have to. Got another look at it on the overhead there. Surprising.
So here we go. Is this the moment for Jessica Centeno to equal Rublin's record of 2 10-ball world titles? Rublin still looks focused, giving the old neck a little bit of a stretch. So Cheska wants another break, like a few she's already had, make a ball or 2. A nice open table. Oh, it's a great break again. Has she made a ball? I don't think so. Well, how well did she hit them, Eric?
Yeah, it was a good hit. It was nothing in the hit there. Nice and square. Amit has the left edge and high percentage to get behind the 4/8. Looking to really freeze it behind the 4. Pretty good. Took away the right long rail, which was the main goal. Gonna have to go 2 rails at it.
Foul.
Oh, it's a little unlucky. Well, what can she develop here? She can try to move the 10, but she'll be in danger of the 1 playing off badly. Yeah, just funny layout here. So she's going to try to go behind the 10 with the cue ball. Imagine a
Already
3
on
foul
1 foul.
possibility this deep into the World Championship mark.
Yeah, it's a possibility, isn't it? You never know with Cheska what she's going to come with. Awkward cueing the way she's going.
Foul. It's a second foul.
AMIT can play the 1 near the 3 and the cue ball behind the 4-8, and she sees it. That's the shot. Just really put some extra focus to get the 1 behind the 3, not next to it, because she's probably going to leave the right long rail. But if she covers a decent part of the 1 here,
Extension.
and of course gets the cue ball behind the 4-8, this could be it.
Well, what more can happen in this match? It's been drama all the way. How's the cue ball?
Okay with the 1.
It's good. Okay with the cue ball as well. Wow, this is super difficult.
Yeah, she only has about half of it. And it's kind of weird when you're coming in from the angle she's coming in at. It's almost like you have to check it to kind of... It's not actually half the 1. It looks like it from that angle, but the angle the cue ball is coming in at, it's not as much. So tough spot here.
I guess the referee did warn her, right?
Foul. Lost.
Way long.
Loss of rack.
3-2. You could go hundreds of racks without seeing a 3 foul with world-class players like this, but it came up, and AMIT took advantage.
Yeah, she's very unlucky there, Cheska, to scratch off that first 1 ball that she hit. She had got a really good hit on that, but scratched on it, which was most unfortunate, off 2 rails.
Good call.
So Rubelin breaking off for a shootout.
One game to force a shootout, Mark.
Well, we might as well, Eric, mightn't we, while we're here? Let's go the full distance. Why not?
Foul.
Oh, scratch for her this time. Well, how's it looking? She has a carom on the 2 from the 1.
Yeah, I don't know if it passes. She will have the carom. She's going to want to hope it passes, obviously. It does.
Oh, it does pass. Wow. So to avoid the shootout, what an honour it's been to commentate on yet another big world final. I was there for her first one. I wasn't in the booth. I was sat in the audience with Rubelin Amit.
I think she can get to the short side of the 7 off the 6. It's a little too much angle for that. Gotta take a second here. She's not.
Oh, she's just played into the gap. What a shot. Okay, she's not out of trouble yet. Oh, this 9 and the 10 to close out the match and be crowned World 10 Ball champion once
CENTENO
again.
Fashion. Just speeding through the rack.
10 ball corner pocket.
Well,
For the
this
title.
10 ball then. Come on, Cheska. Get in there. There it is. She is on top of the world. Cheska CENTENO. And I just knew there wouldn't be anyone happier than Rubelin Amit for her. And she was. 2 great friends off the table, 2 gladiators on it. But huge congratulations as well to Rubelin Amit, who absolutely played her heart out this whole tournament. It just wasn't meant to be, but it was for that young lady. Cheska